Alright guys, so here I am, just doing a voiceover on this video just because my cousin is pounding on the engine and he can barely hear me. But basically, if you see, again guys, I'm not a professional. This is literally my first time ever taking an engine fully apart. I have taken a gasket, no, like a valve gasket cover off before, but not to all the way to the extent. But just real quick, if you see these rods, I didn't know this, but I just try to put them in order because I didn't want to mess them up or anything. But just by watching a couple of videos and just reading on forums, I realized that I guess the top is a intake, which is the short one, and the bottom is the exhaust, which is the long rods. Damn near want to call them metal sticks. But yeah, when you take them out, you don't have to worry about messing them up or anything. Just remember that the top is the small rod and the bottom is the long one, which is the exhaust. And make sure you put them in a container of oil. I didn't do that. I just put them there and kept them there for a couple of weeks, which is not good. But yeah, and if you look on the left side, those are the rocker, no, can't remember the name, but they're I think the rocker hands, whatever they call them. But yeah, and if you look, that's the nut that we try to take off, and I guess the nut broke, so you are gonna have to order some online. Not gonna lie, that taking that bolt out was hard. But yeah, again, we took out the cylinder head, and I guess we took out the gasket. Again, this is by far the as much I took out. I can't even talk. Okay guys, so obviously I can't talk today, but so basically that's how far I took an engine apart by taking out the cylinder heads. And it's good to know what the name of these things are, because you'll need to research, and when people talk to you about it, you better know what you're saying. But basically right here, I'm just talking about how the bolts are really rusted. Trust me guys, just use heat, use a torch. It's your best friend. Try to maybe use the lubricant, the PP blaster, but just use the torch, and trust me, those bolts will come out, which I'll show in the next video. All right, so this is my thought. I thought the lifters that are in here would probably be worn out. I'm going to show a photo how they're supposed to look like. The one on the left is the one that's damaged, and the one in the right is the one that's supposed to be not damaged. And by it letting it click, it basically warns out the cam like you see in the photo. Alright guys, and this is where I took the cylinder head to the garage, because again it's dark, just got off of work. But if you look at these rods, I didn't know this, but if you see the little eye, that's basically for the intake. So that's the one that's going to go on the top, just in case you guys are curious on what that eye means. But what I'm basically doing, I'm just examining the what's it called, exhaust seal. And at the time, I didn't know that the bolt was broken, but by just looking at it, you really can't tell that it's worn out or bad. And I didn't really want to take the risk of putting it back in and figure out that the ticking was still going on. So I decided to take it apart, and that's when I finally realized that it did have a broken bolt, and that's what caused the hemi tick. But yeah, if you see here, I'm just taking I use some PP blaster, and I use a torch, which you don't see me use it just because again it's kind of hard for me to do with one person filming, which was me. But luckily I had my little brother there. But yeah, I'm basically just loosen it, tighten it, just because I don't want it to break on me. So when you do anything like this, just to make sure to go back and forth, guys. Use maybe some PB blaster, lubricate the bolts. But before I used the gun, I did it hand. But yeah, this is literally all new to me, guys. Again, I didn't know anything about this, so if this is your first time, guys, again, this is what you're gonna experience. It's not easy, I'll tell you that for sure. It took me a while to understand all this and how to take out the bolts, and just research, just be careful. But But yeah, check me out, guys. I think I did this video just to see the bolt size, because I have noticed that I believe the ones in the middle are a 10 and the ones in the side are a 13.
Number 13 as well.
I can't remember, but that's why I did this video, just to remember myself where goes where. And also keep in mind, when you do the exhaust sealant, you are gonna have to change those bolts, because they do rust and they do break. So that is something to keep in mind. But yep.
Okay. And up to number 10.
Something I did forget to mention, guys, but before you remove the exhaust, there is going to be a metal sheet, and trust me, those I believe the 10 mil sockets, those things would snap and break. So just be ready to break those bolts, because they're really rusted. But yeah, here it is, me taking it out.
Done. And then from there, oh, that's good. And there you go. That's this right here. This part somewhere started leaking, but yeah, you can turn it off.
All right, so we got 13, we got 10, 10, 13, same thing the bottom, 13, 10, 10, and at the very end, 13. All right, guys, and the next step, boy, this part here I hate the most, and this is just getting rid of all the just the remaining seal. And this, what you're seeing, I'm just getting a blade that I got from Amazon. I got it for like $10. You can't beat it. It's really good. But if you look at all these, they're all dirty. The ones in the middle are pretty clean, but if you look on the far right, that thing is black. And I didn't notice this until I really looked at it, but there's actually a bolt that's broken in there, and I believe that's the reason why I was getting the hemi tick, because it was an exhaust leak, and plus one bolt did break. But I'm not gonna lie, I would personally recommend getting this die grinder, and not putting too much pressure, but just and make your life easy, because this is one part I absolutely hated the most. You have to go and just slowly, I would probably recommend using the blade for the first run out, and then the very end use the die grinder to go over it. But if you look, that's the bolt that literally has been there for years, and you can tell because the thing is black. It looks like it's never been touched. And then the bolt on the top, that's the one I snapped when I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and that's go back and forth. But yeah, guys, I've seen two types of forms to remove this, and one is to get a drill bit and reverse it and pull it out, and the second one is just to weld it, bolt into it, and thread it out. But you'll see in the next video.
All right, guys, so it's a nice beautiful day. Again, I'm just showing you guys. I believe this is the reason why it's making the tick noise, because of that part right there. So I'm basically gonna heat it up and see if I can pull that bolt out, and then next one probably see if I can take that one off by these screws. I got on Lowe's. Most of these stuff I bought local, but let me heat this up real quick. Yeah, wait. Unlock it first. All right. Again, it is aluminum, so this thing should expand once it heats up. Okay. I'm trying to take it off. Trying to do this one hand, guys. that no more. I'm gonna get a little I think I have a I don't know what they call it, but it's a little pin that you try to get in the middle, and I'll basically start drilling with this. So let me get that thing real quick. All right, so hopefully I got the right one, but yeah, I'm gonna center punch it right there in the middle so I can get a good what's it called, hole in there. So let me start on this real quick. All right guys, so that stuff, I don't know, it might have worked, but I think I might have messed up. Maybe I didn't drill enough, but that was a failure for me. Basically what I did is got some weld, and I just literally kept tapping it until I got a little ball of metal, and I basically put one of these balls inside, and then if you look, I welded inside. So I think I got it. I'm just slowly going back and forth and spraying a little bit of this stuff. So hopefully this works, guys. I think we did it, guys. Yep. Good. Oh. But there she is. And she is still clean. The only problem is maybe just a little bit, this is scratch, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not, you can't even feel it. But yep, if you look, this is what I did. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it was flat, and I just built up the weld all the way high until I can put the bolt inside and just thread it inside. So thank God that worked. But now I just gotta remove the, what's it called, the gasket or whatever it is, and then put the new bolts. Shoot, I don't know where they're at. They're somewhere out here. Oh yeah, they're right here. So these will go right here, and yeah. But yeah guys, I just want to show you guys what I did to remove that, just in case you guys have a bolt stuck like that. I probably would have, this probably would have helped if I drilled more into it. I was just scared because I saw a lot of videos where they say because the bolt was going to the left, and I tried to do it as center as possible, but it started going to the left, and I didn't want to keep drilling, and it's gonna like mess up the threads. So so I just decided to just stop with that and just do this, and by far this is a good option. If you do this route, just make sure you go back and forth and put some what's it called, some blaster, and that should help. But yep, I guess the next step would be just polish this and clean it up. All right guys, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but this is what I've done so far. I know I've seen a lot of videos of people saying how to clean your gaskets. Again, it's really up to you guys. I mean, me personally, I tried using the blade. You know, I got this on Amazon, and I just started scraping all this stuff, but trust me, it would take forever. And honestly, I guess whoever does talk shit, it's whatever, man, because I'm pretty sure if you take this shit to your body shop, they will use something like this just to like clean it. Now I did use this, but I didn't put like so much pressure, you know. I just try, and then when I did, I wasn't doing this, you know, like tilting it. I wasn't doing that. I was just being flat as possible, like this. And when I did, it was just basically more of like right where a lot of carbon build up, like all here. That's where I'm basically focused. But when I did, it wasn't just I just focused here. I just went like, you know, here, just to make it even. But yeah, I didn't like went so much to like where it's like digging into the aluminum. And then at the very end, the last stuff that I can't get, I use this. I'm not sure what it's called, but it also removes carbon as well. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But yeah, if you guys have a die grinder, make sure when you use this, just be gentle, don't use it too hard, and again, try not to tilt it. But again, if I do this with what's it called, a nail, a blade, and it's gonna take forever, trust me. And then I got this on Amazon too. I put this scotch, can't remember what it is, and I just went through it like this, just to make it straight as possible, not really dig into the aluminum, you know. But yeah, guys, let me turn off the air compressor. Hopefully you guys heard me, but what I was saying is, I mean, it depends who you talk to. I might get bashed, but it's whatever. But technically, I guess you're not supposed to use a die grinder when you clean the gaskets. Again, I did, but I went easy on it. I didn't went like I just went like slowly, and I didn't put too much pressure. I let the machine do its job. And then at the very end, I guess I used the blade, everything. But yeah, guys, that's how I'm gonna do with the other side. And I mean, I think the main seal is like even here, guys. It's not really up here, because there's a lot of like carbon like build up here. Like it's like rough. But again, I'm just gonna go over just a little bit, but not too much where it's like eating the aluminum. But yeah, guys, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'll put the gasket and we go from there. All right, guys, so check this out. I finally got it threaded inside. I'm not gonna lie, these are done. These right here were easy. These bolts I was able to remove, but those snapped. I had to drill them out, and honestly I didn't know what to do. I was thinking of just buying any bolt like this that's not too big or not too small, and just get one of these, cap it in here, and I mean it's gonna have a bolt here already, but just cap from here. But I was able to pick up this thread thing, and yo, this was perfect. Literally the same what's it called, size or whatever you want to call it, thread. But it was worth it, yo. This thing was worth it. The only thing that sucked is that I had to like again get like one of these. I can't grab it. Get one of these and finish it off with one of these. Again, I just had to go through it, and luckily I'm not sure which one was it, but for the first one I was able to pull out the threads, but the second one it wouldn't come out, so I had to make a new one. So if you look in back, see the thread still there, but hey, as long as it goes in, perfect for me. Again, I just have to push it in there more. But yeah, guys, probably recommend one of these. Really saved the day. But yeah, guys, so let me put this on, and hopefully I should be able to put it into the head, which is right here, and I think it's gonna come out clean. All right, guys, so don't mind my shirt, it's cricket, gotta get it cleaned. But let me show you guys how far we got to the block already, or not even block, the cylinder heads. Show you what I've done to them and how it looks like. All right, guys, so these are it. Like, don't mind, it's just oil I gotta clean up. But basically, if you look, we got the new bolt flange in there, if I'm saying it right. We got again a whole new exhaust manifold gasket as well, new bolts, everything is ready to go, guys. Even the inside as well, it's clean. I think the other one I have it here. Down here, it looks like this right here. So yeah, that boy's ready to go on. So yeah, this is, hopefully if the wear clears up, maybe tomorrow I could probably have it installed. But right now we're gonna work on the second one right there, and I can put all the necessary stuff on there, and hopefully we can get on this boy, man. Like I said, I'm excited. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, guys, so this is the second one. I didn't show this on the other one, but if you look, this thing got so much oil. Like, I don't know if the seals went bad, but this thing is way more dirty than the other one. So I'm actually gonna clean all this off before I start cleaning all the gaskets, just because I mean, I want this thing to be in there clean, man. shouldn't be like that. But yeah, let me I don't even know where I left my my spray, man. Like I said, I have just so much stuff in here. I gotta look for it, but yeah, guys, it's kind of like a oil degreaser or engine block degreaser. I'm not sure. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna spray on this thing and clean it up. All right, I found it. It's this right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna spray this boy. Let it do its thing, and I'm gonna brush it with. I have a couple brushes. I think I have one that's plastic, but I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of. Oh, not there. No, not there. Just a little bit here. Just a little bit to clean it. Yeah, I don't want this thing to look ugly. All right, so I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit, and I'm gonna brush in a bit. So yeah, I basically one of these or one of those, and I just start brushing this thing, and you'll see this thing's gonna come out like new. But yeah, whoever had this car, I don't think they really took care of the oil leak or whatever it is. But yeah, this thing's everywhere. But yeah, let me brush this, guys, and I'll show you how it looks like when it's done. Yeah, damn near. All right, check this out, guys. So look at that, damn near clear. Yes, there's maybe little spots that I probably missed, but again, this thing came out clean with that cleaner. So yeah, next step is just gonna be cleaning the exhaust manifold, and then get the exhaust on there. But yeah, again, guys, use that product. You can find it AutoZone. Came out clean. All right, guys, don't mind this. It's been raining, so I'm trying to cover up, man. I'm not trying to get sick, but shit, let me show you where we at. Again, this thing's coming along awesome. But let me show you the process, guys. All right, guys, so I had to do a voiceover just because my cousin, he had some music playing, and your boy's not trying to get demonetized because damn YouTube, you know how it is. But check it out, guys. We got all the cylinder heads done. Again, it is a rainy day. Again, we had the engine block just covered with cardboard, that way water doesn't get in, because keep in mind the hood is wrecked as well. But yeah, for the past week, this is how we've been doing it. Again, put rocks just so the cardboard doesn't fly away. But yeah, check it out, guys. We haven't cleaned the the seals on the block yet. This is basically what we're gonna do today. See if we can get them cleaned and installed. But yeah, it's kind of messy, guys. Again, it's just kind of hard to work on this weather. Not a fan, but yeah, guys, if you look, I am gonna put the spark plugs in there. I believe I made a video on this, but again, this thing's getting all four new not four all what's it called, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 nah, god dang, I think 16. Can't remember. I believe all of them are getting all the brand new spark plugs. I know I didn't check the gauge, guys, but again, I'm just putting them in there for now. I can't remember if I torqued them, but yeah, this thing's getting all new seals, new spark plugs. So that's where we're at right now. Alright, guys, so yeah, if you look, these are all the spark plugs. We got them. Again, I got all these at Rock Auto. I mean, I think I got a pretty good deal on them, but yeah, guys, one thing I did forget to mention, that by this time we have already installed the blocks. They're not fully torqued, but they're in there, and boy, these things are heavy. I mean,
heavy. If you look, we did get one of those torque wrenches that I think this one costs 180. We got it at Harbor Freight because it does have an angle. I can't really think. Angle. Damn, you guys are gonna hate me. The point is, it has this thing where if you put it 90 degrees, it does the job. Okay, I'm not too familiar with the terms, but we had to get one of those just because we had to make sure these boys were tight and perfect. Yes, we could have probably done like a 90-degree angle. It's really easy, but I just want to be on the safe side. But yeah, again, invest in one of these guys if you're definitely going to do this, because it's not easy. But yeah, if you are going to put in, make sure you have at least 2 people in there, just because, again, it's heavy. You don't want to mess up the what's it called, the seal that goes between the block and the cylinder head. So just keep aware of that. All right, guys, and I guess we're gonna call it a day. Again, this video just basically focused more on the cylinder heads. I guess the other remaining videos will be more of like just the little stuff like getting the time cover seal, the valve covers and all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And again, show your boys some support, man. Like, share. I hope you guys like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.